And hello there again, RosterWatch Nation. It's your friendly neighborhood Trashman, back with your weekly Dynasty rankings update that you can find on RosterWatch.com, along with a myriad of other tools that are going to help you to dominate in fantasy. I don't really know what else to say about that. Anyway, so I'm just going to be talking about a few of the guys who are vacillating through the ranks of our Dynasty rankings there at RosterWatch.com. First off, we have Jerick McKinnon. 30, he'll be 30 this year, a little bit long in the tooth for a running back, but he's actually rising on the Dynasty rankings. He was unranked before, so I don't know if that's saying much. But we moved him up to a running back 56. McKinnon may be 7 years older or more than fellow Chiefs running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but in recent weeks, he appears to be more spry and more explosive than his counterpart in the backfield, posting 142 all-purpose yards in the wild card round and then 78 yards against the Bills in what it might as well have been the Super Bowl, but was actually the divisional round. If McKinnon continues to thrive all the way up to and through the Super Bowl and a possible Super Bowl victory, the Chiefs could very likely re-sign him, or at the very least, he'll get another shot to start with a new team this offseason. McKinnon is old by running back standards, that is true, but he has less wear on his tires than a lot of backs his age, as he didn't really become a major part of offenses until later in his career. So he's going to be 30, but I feel like he's playing around a 26-year-old wear on his legs. So he's moving up. Someone who is not moving up, Ryan Tannehill, 34 years old. He is falling from quarterback 21 to quarterback 25. The Titans seem to have reached their ceiling with Tannehill, and they know it. With their second one-and-done playoff appearance in a row and second most interceptions in his career with 14 in 2021, the Titans are mulling their options, according to folks around the organization. It wouldn't really make sense to drop him outright, as Tannehill would trigger a $57.4 million dead cat charge should he be released, and trading him would actually put $29 million fully guaranteed salary on his new team's lap as well. So I don't really see that happening either. The Titans will most likely keep Tannehill around until 2023, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't take a quarterback in the upcoming draft. Tannehill's dynasty outlook, therefore, is not optimistic in any case. So probably be there a year at most, and at 34, he'll be 35 the following season. I don't really know what kind of future he'll have in the NFL at that point. His team right now is souring on him, and he's getting too old to start anew elsewhere, really. So Tannehill moving down in the ranks. Someone who is also falling in the ranks and also related in a way to Jerick McKinnon is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's only 23. We just moved him down a couple spots. But if 29 going on 30-year-old Jerick McKinnon is the favored back in Kansas City over Clyde Edwards-Helaire during the playoffs, that doesn't bode well for the second-year running back in the long run. Yes, he suffered a shoulder injury this season that kept him out of several games, but both McKinnon and Darrell Williams looked better than Edwards-Helaire at different times this season. With only 200-yard games under his belt in 2021 and a muddled backfield in his immediate future, Edwards-Helaire has to be dropped down a peg or two in our Dynasty rankings. Anyway, those are the movers, not quite the shakers. This week, there wasn't really much going on as far as players this week. A lot of coaching action, which can have, its effects on players. But stay tuned for next week. I'm sure there'll be more movement in our rankings. Anyway, go check them out at RosterWatch.com. And until next time, be ready.